Thanksgiving is a time for family, gratitude and feasting. But what if the feast you prepared wasn't meant for the living? This is the story of a family who learned that some traditions should never be revived. The Carter family had just moved into an old farmhouse in the countryside. The house had been abandoned for decades, but they were determined to make it their home. That Thanksgiving, they decided to host a big family dinner, inviting relatives from across the state. As they prepared the meal, strange things began to happen. The oven would turn on by itself, the smell of burning meat filling the air. The table settings would move overnight, as if someone had been sitting there. And then there were the whispers, faint, almost inaudible, but always there, just beneath the sound of laughter and conversation. On Thanksgiving Day, the family gathered around the table, the feast laid out in all its glory. But as they began to eat, the atmosphere shifted. The food tasted off. The turkey was dry and bitter, the mashed potatoes gritty, the pie filling sour. Then the lights went out. When they flickered back on, the table was covered in a thick black mold. The food was rotting, crawling with maggots, and the air was thick with the stench of decay. The family screamed, scrambling away from the table, but the doors were locked. From the shadows, figures began to emerge, pale, emaciated, their faces twisted in hunger. They sat at the table, devouring the rotten food, their hollow eyes fixed on the terrified family. The Carters were never seen again. The farmhouse was demolished soon after, but locals say that every Thanksgiving, the smell of burning meat fills the air, and the whispers return.